Lesson: Long-term sustainability in blockchain compliance. Long-term sustainability in blockchain compliance is a critical aspect of ensuring that blockchain technologies meet regulatory requirements while fostering innovation and trust. The integration of compliance frameworks into blockchain systems is essential for maintaining the integrity, security, and legality of blockchain operations. Understanding how to develop and implement these frameworks offers professionals in blockchain governance a pathway to ensuring that their systems not only adhere to current regulations, but are also adaptable to future regulatory changes. Blockchain technology, by its decentralized nature, presents unique challenges to compliance. Unlike traditional systems, blockchain does not have a central authority to oversee or enforce compliance. This presents a challenge in aligning blockchain operations with the varying legal standards across jurisdictions. The solution lies in developing robust governance frameworks that integrate compliance from the ground up. One effective approach is the use of a compliance by design framework, where compliance considerations are embedded into the blockchain architecture from the initial stages of development. This ensures that compliance is not an afterthought, but a foundational element of blockchain systems. Practical tools like smart contracts can play a significant role in automating compliance processes. Smart contracts are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They offer the potential to automate compliance checks and balances through predefined rules and conditions, ensuring that transactions or operations that do not meet compliance criteria are halted automatically. For example, in the context of financial transactions, a smart contract can be programmed to verify customer identity against a whitelist before processing a transaction, thereby ensuring adherence to Know Your Customer regulations. Frameworks such as the ISO TC 307, developed by the International Organization for Standardization, provide comprehensive guidelines for blockchain governance and compliance. This framework outlines best practices for interoperability, security, and privacy in blockchain systems, and serves as a valuable resource for developing compliant blockchain solutions. Implementing these standards helps organizations align their blockchain applications with international norms, facilitating cross-border operations and enhancing trust among stakeholders. Real-world challenges in blockchain compliance often stem from the dynamic and rapidly evolving nature of regulatory environments. As blockchain technology disrupts traditional industries, regulators are constantly updating their frameworks to address emerging risks and opportunities. To address this, organizations must adopt a proactive approach to compliance, continuously monitoring regulatory developments and adapting their governance frameworks accordingly. This requires a thorough understanding of the regulatory landscape, which can be achieved through tools such as regulatory technology solutions. RegTech leverages advanced technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning to monitor and interpret regulatory changes in real time, providing organizations with actionable insights for compliance management. Case studies from the cryptocurrency industry illustrate the importance of proactive compliance strategies. For instance, Coinbase, a leading cryptocurrency exchange, has invested heavily in compliance infrastructure to align with regulatory standards in various jurisdictions. By implementing robust KYC and anti-money laundering systems, Coinbase not only ensures compliance, but also enhances its reputation and trust among users and regulators. This strategic focus on compliance has positioned Coinbase as a market leader, demonstrating the commercial benefits of sustainable compliance practices. The implementation of governance frameworks like the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance standards further supports sustainable compliance in blockchain systems. The EEA provides a set of guidelines for developing enterprise-grade blockchain applications, emphasizing interoperability, scalability, and security. These standards assist organizations in creating blockchain solutions that are not only compliant, but also efficient and scalable, addressing both current and future operational needs. A step-by-step application of these principles can be illustrated through the development of a blockchain-based supply chain management system. First, organizations must conduct a thorough compliance assessment to identify relevant legal and regulatory requirements across jurisdictions. This involves engaging legal experts and stakeholders to map out compliance obligations and potential risks. Next, compliance requirements should be integrated into the system design through compliance by design principles, ensuring that all system components and processes are aligned with regulatory standards. Smart contracts can be deployed to automate compliance checks, such as verifying the authenticity of goods or ensuring that suppliers meet environmental regulations. Continuous monitoring and auditing are essential to maintain compliance over the long term. Regular audits and assessments should be conducted to ensure that the system remains compliant with evolving regulations. RegTech solutions can facilitate this process by providing real-time insights into regulatory changes and compliance performance. Moreover, stakeholder engagement is vital for sustainable compliance. Organizations should establish channels for communication and collaboration with regulators, industry bodies, and other stakeholders to ensure that their compliance strategies are aligned with industry best practices and regulatory expectations. The integration of privacy-enhancing technologies is another critical component of sustainable blockchain compliance. With increasing concerns over data privacy, blockchain systems must incorporate PETs to protect user data and comply with data protection regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation. PETs such as zero-knowledge proofs and homomorphic encryption enable organizations to process and verify data without exposing sensitive information, thus ensuring privacy compliance while maintaining the functionality of blockchain applications. In conclusion, long-term sustainability in blockchain compliance requires a multifaceted approach that integrates compliance into the very fabric of blockchain systems. By adopting compliance by design frameworks, leveraging smart contracts and RegTech solutions, and adhering to international standards like ISO TC 307 and EEA guidelines, organizations can develop blockchain solutions that are resilient to regulatory changes and aligned with best practices. Real-world examples from industry leaders like Coinbase demonstrate the commercial and reputational benefits of proactive compliance strategies. As blockchain technology continues to evolve, professionals in blockchain governance and compliance must remain vigilant and adaptive, ensuring that their systems meet current regulations while being prepared for future developments.